Hello everyone, welcome back to StoneBlock 2, episode number 10. Since we last left off, I've been a little busy just kind of sitting in here, getting some ideas, and honestly, I'm not really sure if I'm a big fan of the white walls. I've been kind of messing around with some of the laboratory blocks because we made our atomic reconstructor in the previous episode, so I was able to get a bunch of soul sand and get us some more nether quartz, so that way I could actually try out and see if I like this. I'm not sure if I really like the completely white walls. I mean, it probably just needs something else with it. I tried doing something on this wall here, and I don't know if I'm with it. So I might end up doing something a little bit different for the walls. It's supposed to be like a giant research lab in a sense. This is kind of like what this is technically going to be like, or something like I would like to go for. But if you guys have some ideas in the comments, by all means, please put some ideas down below. I'm all for it. But today I got some plans, and as you can see, we got plenty of time in the bottle to hopefully help us along. And we also got our alloy smelter sag mill set up in the previous episode. I also, by the way, upgraded our power. We are up to a total of 8 numismatic dynamos, and our chickens got this thing all nice and full. Technically, I need to put some more upgrades on this, but I'm going to hold off on that. But anyways, I went and made an hardened flux duct with Invar and a little bit of redstone. This transferred 4,000 RF a tick. So these 4 on the top should be sufficient to go through this, as 4 of those is 1,600 RF a tick. A total of 8, 3,200 RF a tick for free, because chickens. It's just free. You know why? Because chickens. That's why. So today I was actually thinking about trying a little something in the quest book. And I'm actually contemplating jumping into doing some of this. A little bit of applied energistics. Having storage and an easier way to craft is always good, no matter how early it is in the game. So let's go ahead and get ourselves set up and make us an inscriber. So we got plenty of the resources, I do believe. The only thing I'm a little iffy on is probably the slime, but we got these rice slime balls here, so we're gonna go ahead and utilize those two fellows right there. Let's grab a stack of certain things here, and let's get started, shall we? We're gonna grab this, and yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do at least, is I like to make just a stack of pistons just to kind of have around and use those, because a stack of pistons is always helpful. You're always gonna need pistons for some reason. So we got plenty of resources, and kind of plenty. I would say I could definitely go for some more resources. I would be completely happy with this. But we're going to go ahead and grab a little bit of charged Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone. I'm actually going to grab about half a stack of each. I'm actually going to put these back. Actually, I'll just get more nether quartz later. We might end up using the entirety of all of this. More than probable. Yeah, more than probable. I'll just get some more nether quartz later. Anyways, we need some water. Where did I put my water? There it is. There she be. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take, instead of also turning this off, you can just put it in your bag real quick. Probably be a little bit quicker. So we're just going to dump all these in the water. They're going to slowly but surely start converting themselves into fluix. Beautiful. Unnatural. So we got some fluid crystals. What I'm actually going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take about 48 of these. You could probably do a little less, but I'm just going to go ahead and just toss these in the sag mill, let them do their thing, and we're going to need some of that fluix dust here very shortly. So we're going to try to move right along here. For the most part, I want to say, oh yeah, I'm not even in that thing. I was going to say, I think I have everything. I don't know why it's not working, but there we go. Random reward. Hey, another birthday pickaxe. How wonderful. How wonderful. Alright, next up it wants us to craft the 4 different presses. Now there is a way to do this without having to get into anything too crazy. Do I have my other induction smelter? Could have swore I had another one somewhere. The builder, composer. I know I have another one. Where is it? I'm fairly certain I got 2 and I upgraded 1. Oh, and did I also? Yeah, I did turn this on. Okay. Just seemed kind of awkward. Did I place it down already? Or did I never upgrade this one? Maybe I didn't upgrade it. I thought I had another one. Who knows? Anyways, we'll just place him down right there and let him start getting a little bit of power built up. It's probably somewhere. Honestly, I could just do something like this and type in smelter and then just kind of look around. If we see a very clear item, that means that it is right there. So you just double click on the search bar and it brings that up. So yeah, it's a very handy feature. So yeah, I'm going to kind of pick this dude up for now. Actually, let's pull our magnet back out as well for the time being. All right, so there we go. The reinforced version. Pretty sure that this being maximum power. Yeah, see, so being upgraded, it does work a little bit faster. So definitely not a bad thing to go ahead and use. I'm actually kind of tempted to go ahead and upgrade it, but I might hold off on that for the time being. Anyways, so what we're going to need is we're going to need some invar blocks. I went ahead and already made some up from some of our sifting pieces here and some of my ore. So I went ahead and made that up already. Pre-made it, and I just did it in the smeltery because I don't know, block form is what we need anyway. So we're gonna need pretty much from here, we're gonna need a Certus quartz. I think we're gonna need a diamond and a piece of gold. So if we toss this inside of here, there we go, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Now we still need 1 more, and I believe the other one is a silicon one, which, yeah, just requires a piece of silicon. Best way to get some silicon, there's actually some other ways to get some silicon as well. Oh, we still have more charged. Ooh, I don't know why, but for some ungodly reason, it's in there. What we can do is just place this inside of our sag mill, and I think we have a chance to get it. Or was I thinking of something else? I might have been thinking of something else. Oh, they might have removed that as well. Oh, I know it was clay. Well, hold on. Clay and redstone. You can also go ahead and use the dusts here if you really have any dust. Like Certus quartz we could probably do. It's fine. I got some dust. It's whatever. It's whatever. No big deal. I think I got plenty of Certus quartz. Yeah, I got plenty of Certus quartz. Let's just grab a couple stacks of Certus quartz, and we'll just get a stack of that kind of running real quick. Yeah, it used to be sand, didn't it? I think it did. Maybe some OGs can help me out in the comments below and remind me. But yeah, that's pretty nice. So we'll just kind of let this work and do its thing while this finishes up this last stack that I'm going to toss in here. What I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to toss up our book real quick, and we're going to go ahead and claim those quests. Where did I put my book? There she be. Let's go ahead and get these real quick. Random reward, we got, oh yes! Oh, I was hoping we would get that. We even got a generator and another exchanging gadget. The exchanging gadget, but we got a generator from Draconic Evolution. I'm not really sure the RF capabilities of this thing. I really don't know how much this thing actually generates. Burns most fuel sources and produces 84 RF a tick. Okay, good to know. That's all right. If you got it early on, it actually wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But the fact we got a draconium chest is pretty awesome. I love the draconium chest. And what you can actually use this for, so you can see it's actually getting a little bit of power because we hooked it up to the power. You can also change the color if you want. I'm going to go with a really nice baby blue color. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, so we got a little bit of the Certus quartz dust. Let's go ahead and hold on to a stack of it. And we're going to toss a stack inside of here for the time being. Actually, let's hold on to half a stack. I take it back. We're going to hold on to half a stack. We're going to need some more of that here in the near future. So if you're very new to applied energistics, you're not really sure how it works or anything, I'm going to try to do my best to explain as much as I can. But most people, I think, are kind of used to it by now. But I know a lot of people are still new and maybe don't really know at the moment. Now, this Draconic chest has kind of changed a little bit. Since I do remember now, I'm a little curious. Does this work? It's actually, technically it doubles things. Okay, maybe it only doubles certain things. All right, so let me actually try something real quick. If I'm not mistaken, if we put like the iron inside of here, it should double the iron. And it does 5 at a time, I believe. Wait a minute. 4 times? No. Oh, okay. I was going to say, yeah, that's double. That was okay. I totally didn't see what I thought I was seeing at the time. Okay, that was just my brain being a dirt. But anyways, it's a really cool thing, especially early on. This would have been amazing to have now. You can even craft inside of it, which is really cool. There's a bunch of just different things that you can actually do. And not to mention, it's just an insanely huge chest. It's freaking awesome. I'm actually kind of curious as well. Can I just like toss random ores in there and it just does stuff for me? I don't really want to toss everything in there. I think there might be a button for this. Oh, auto feed. All. Look at that. And that's going to, I think, do all of them at a time? No? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Pretty cool stuff. So we can let that just kind of set, and that'll work and do its stuff. So we got all these presses now. We got this wonderful machine, the inscriber. You may end up hearing some sounds from the outside. Yard work day. How wonderful. Right as I'm trying to do my work as well. But there's no quest for this that I'm noticing, that I'm seeing. So I'm just going to go ahead and make it anyway because it's a lot better in my opinion. So if you remember, like when we typed in inscriber, we got extra AE2 stuff here. It's like extra stuff that kind of helps you out and makes things a lot better. We're going to need 2 of the engineering processors. So let's go ahead and hook this little guy up to some power real quick. I think he can accept power from the bottom. Yes, he can. Cool stuff. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab 2 diamonds. Now, we're not going to have a whole bunch to be able to do all this today because obviously you can kind of see that we don't really have a lot of diamonds. That is coming up soon. I have some plans for this. So the engineering is for our diamonds. We're going to place 1 in there, and unfortunately, it's kind of slow. Yeah, and it can only take 1 item at a time. So this is a little bit of the downside to this inscriber, but you can automate this and just kind of let it set and do its thing. But, like I said, this is a little slow for me. We can actually make this a little bit better. So that's what we're going to be ending up doing. We're going to be picking this guy up. We're going to be getting a couple hoppers made. But first things first, let's go ahead and craft up our very first circuit. And this is how you do it. You make the circuit, your redstone, and a little bit of the printed silicon will give you a processor. And there's about 4 different processors that you actually need just to kind of progress and go through a little bit of applied energistics. Today I'm just going to be setting up a very basic as I can system so that way we can actually start utilizing it for crafting among other things. And, you know, storage. That's always a nice thing too. Alright, so there we go. A little bit of you. And that'll get us our hopper. Now let's go ahead and pick up this inscriber. And let's go ahead and craft the advanced inscriber. There we go. So let's go ahead and pump this guy full of some power. Okay, it looks like that didn't work. That's nice. Okay, that did not hook up there. I'm assuming we're going to need an energy acceptor for this machine as well. So this is one of the ways that we're going to be able to input power into our applied energistic system. We're going to need an energy acceptor. So we're going to need some quartz glass, some iron, and a fluix crystal. So this is where a lot of the whole quartz dust is going to be coming into play. We're going to be needing it for other things, so let's craft up a bunch of it. Let's go ahead and craft up 1 energy acceptor. Should be all you need for your system. And we're going to go ahead and place it down next to the power. Now, I know this does not look pretty whatsoever, completely. I understand this. But there we go. So you can see that little animation there. That pretty much shows us that this is indeed ready to start working. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of the gold that we have currently. And we're going to go ahead and let this start working. So let's go ahead and grab the logic press and the gold. As you can see, it takes all of it. Isn't that beautiful? Now we got some time in a bottle. Let's see how much time in a bottle can actually help us out with this. I think quite a bit. I would say quite a bit. Generally speaking, very nice. Oh yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get our silicon and start making a bunch of this as well. I want this to last as quickly and do this as fast as possible because this only lasts for, what, 30 seconds? So we can do about 2 full stacks. That's pretty awesome. And then we'll do that, and that. Let's go ahead and get another bit of that going and a couple more pieces of redstone. So the logic is basically what you're going to need a lot of. Logic is definitely something that we're going to be using quite a bit of. So let's go ahead and get that. We're also going to be needing some diamond as well. So let's go ahead and grab about 12 diamonds just to kind of make sure that we are good to go there. Let's see, engineering and go. All right, logic time. We need, not logic, silicon time. All right, you, and a little bit of redstone. So much redstone. All that redstone I've been collecting finally coming to good use. How much more time in the bottle? Oh, we're good. Let's just use it. Let's use it. Oh, there you go. There you go, buddy. All right, so pretty good. Looking pretty good. All right, let's see if we can clean up the inventory just a wee bit there. And let's go ahead and start working on crafting some of the other things that we're actually going to need. We'll open up our quest book. Now, it wants us to actually craft this. I don't think you really have to. These, they're okay. I'm not a big fan of them because we have another mod in here called Mechanism. But here's the thing. It also has a little thing in here for you to make the seed farmer, which is a crystal growth chamber. This thing actually works a lot faster and does the exact same thing. We also have Mechanism in the pack, so you could actually go around the Mechanism path and use the enrichment chamber right here. This guy does the exact same thing and is pretty much cheaper. And possibly even a little bit faster if you upgrade it. It's really nice, by the way. Just throwing that out there. But let's go by the book. Mainly for the reason of saying, hey, quests. Because quests. Now, I'm actually going to check something. The chamber. Oops, not champer. It's not a champer, it's a chamber. You still need 6 of these in order to craft the crystal growth chamber. Do I really want the quest that bad to have to craft 6 of these? It's really not that horrible, except for the fact that we are going to be utilizing a good portion of these. But you know what? Why not? Let's show it off, let's do the things, and let's get some stuff. Now, unfortunately, I am out of quartz. That is a big sad face. Maybe I can get a few pieces of quartz, because I think I'm going to need quartz. Oh, that's heavy. Oh, good, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. If only there were an easier way to get the quartz we needed. That legitimately did nothing, did it? You can't throw one item off the side. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Come on. All right, anyways. Let's get a little bit. Just a quick little bit. We don't need a whole bunch, I don't think. We need to make some cables is what we need to do. So we're going to get some cables made up real quick. This is going to give us, you know, some more nether quartz, possibly some gas tiers. I think that's pretty much it. Question mark? I think that's the only 2 things you can get out of soul sand with a diamond stiffened mesh. And it looks like we just got nether quartz, and I'm happy with that. So what we're going to be using that for is we need to make these cables. And the way you make those is you're going to need some quartz fiber. So you can use, you can use regular. Oh, well, that's fine too. You know what? Never mind. We got plenty of this junk. Here. Put it in the thing and do the stuff. Put it in the thing and do the stuff. All right, there we go. Better. I love it when a machine goes super fast. That makes me so happy. Alright, so let's do like, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. And I'm so sorry for all the sounds if you're hearing really weird sounds. Okay, yeah, it was just regular grass. I thought for a second there it was going to make us do, like, the quartz glass. But anyways, let's just go ahead and craft up those. That gives us 48 of those Fluix cables. And now we can start working on the chamber. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go ahead and craft up these guys. So let's go ahead and grab a couple stacks of iron. And, yeah. Boom. 6. Alright, so now from that 6, we're going to need a hopper and a chest. And we should be good on that. Gotta find out where my chests are. We need one of you. Boom, bang, bing. And boom. Quest number 2. Completo. Let's go ahead and check out our fun stuff. I'm actually, for now, we're going to utilize this chest. I'm going to go ahead and place these inside of here. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and place our crystal growth chamber. Should work just fine right there. That's going to start pulling some power, but we are making more than enough power, so this is not an issue for us. The only bottleneck that we currently have is this guy right here, because he's only able to output 5,000 RF a tick. But besides that, anyways, quest book time. Quest completed. We got ourselves another torch launcher, and we got ourselves 4 water mills. Okay, that would have been nice when I got my angel ring, but alright, whatever. Alright, so here we go. Next quest. This is what I was wanting to do. We're going to be crafting an enemy drive. I know I'm going pretty quick with this, but I'm trying to fill this all in today so we can actually get to it. So there we go, an enemy drive. I'm actually going to craft 2 of these. I actually like having 2 myself. But yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and get that random reward. We got another ultimate furnace. I'm not going to complain one bit about a second ultimate furnace. Not at all. In fact, I'm going to place it down because I'm so happy. Ho, ho, ho. 2 ultimate furnaces. That's pretty nice. I'm okay with this. Alright, anyways, that's not where the quest book goes. Next thing is, it wants us to go ahead and change the channel. Alright, we do need one of those. A controller would be nice. Let's go ahead and see what we need to craft us a controller from Applied Energistics. This guy is gonna be a state of a lot of confusion, not only for myself, but possibly for some of you guys that are new to it. Hello? Ah, there it is. I was gonna say that, oh, right. Right. We need Skystone. In order to get Skystone, we have to make it in a barrel with lava and Skystone dust. Alright, well, that might be doable. That very well might be doable. Where's my stone barrel at? Oh my god. Why are they being... I swear they're just sitting out there now. They're just like listening to me. Maybe they know who I am. Hey, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button outside. Oh my goodness. It's... Where's my barrel at? There it is. I'm sitting here being like, where's my stuff? Give me my things. So there we go. Gotta love this feature. You could automate this. It would be pretty easy. Not too worried about it myself. I think after this, yeah, we just pop it inside of this dude. See? Bam. Done. Easy. Gotta love the things that are fast. Could totally speedrun this, but I'm not really working at trying to speedrun this. Alright, so we need the pure Fluix crystals. This is where we take our Fluix crystal here, and we are going to be needing some more of this, so I'm going to take 16 of this. We're going to go ahead and toss it inside here, and I would speed it up, but I got to find my time in a bottle, and by the time I find it, it's pretty much done already anyway. We're going to go ahead and combine about... let's do... We made what? We made 64? Oh, I guess I still had some. Anyways, we're going to do 16. This is going to make Fluix seeds. We're going to combine them together with sand as the dust variation. And we're going to place them inside the crystal growth accelerator. This is going to slowly but surely start doing this. But if we give it a little bit of time, it's going to grow a lot faster. That way we don't have to wait. So that works just fine. I'm so sorry about the sounds. I do greatly apologize. It is... I was trying to... hoping they were done. They were not. Things and stuff, guys. Things and stuff. we'll get to the rest of this a little bit later. The firewall is not needed. Next. It's not even showing us that it needs the terminal. It's the only downside to this. All right. Anyways, I digress. Let's move on. We got some work still left to do. All right. So we need, main thing is, oops, not a crafting terminal. This is how we're going to access our system. Necessarily, you don't need a crafting terminal to access it. But the crafting terminal is great because it allows you to craft from it. And I already had wood on me. Well, fine. You can have it back. I don't really care. And I don't think I need all them pistons anymore either. So let's just go ahead and get rid of those. Make up a little bit of inventory space. So we're going to need these two little cores here. One is a formation. Other is annihilation. So we're going to need this coupled with a little bit of that dude. So let's go ahead and grab that. Good thing we did get those pieces of quartz. And then we're also going to need some formation cores. All right. So with that being done, last but not least, we're going to need to get the illuminated panel. And we pretty much have everything except for one piece of that and 2 pieces of glowstone. So a little bit of a quick craft. I'm trying to go through this pretty quick because I'm hoping those of you guys that have never done this before are able to kind of keep up with this. At least you can use JEI, pause the video, whatever, you know, to kind of go through and, you know, get this all, you know, like, what do I need? How do I set this up? You know, stuff, basically. All right, so we got that. It also wants us to make the crystal thing, calculation crap. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab another 16 pieces of this. We got a little bit of Certus quartz dust left. We're going to combine that together with the sand like we did the fluix and toss it inside our crystal growth chamber with a little extra added time. That's going to make this go a heck of a lot faster, like I said, and I love that. And it gives us the pure Certus quartz. Now from this, we are going to need to go ahead and put a few things down because I'm running low on space here. All right, let's just put that away. And I'm also going to need the silicon and, oops, that's engineering. I need the calculation press. So we're going to be utilizing this little guy right here. I think we're good on the silicon. Let's just make like 4 of them. We don't really need a whole bunch of these, actually. I already had those, so that's fine. So let's go ahead and do that. And speed up time a little bit. All right, so there we go. 6 of those is fine. We need those and a little bit of redstone. Let's grab a stack before the time runs out. Booyah! Go, 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 go. All right, you know what? That's fine. Whatever. I don't really care. Blah! Inventory, please. Oh, man. All right, so there we go. And that makes us a crafting terminal. So we basically have everything we need to kind of get this thing up and running. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and place it down here as a proof of concept. I'm going to find a nice place to actually utilize this and actually set this up for you guys so you can actually see it. But for now, let's just go ahead and put the controller down as well. I do need to get the energy acceptor here. So let's grab him. That's going to make those 2 machines over there obsolete for the time being. Actually, let's put it right there. And then we'll just put an ME cable right there. All right, so there we go. That shows us that the controller in the system is functional. Well, functionally to a point that it has power. So that means it is showing that we are getting the power in. There is one other thing we do want to craft. It is an energy cell from Applied Energistics. It's going to be very excruciating... words. Extremely beneficial if you craft an energy cell. I'm trying to do this so quick. But anyways, it's going to be extremely beneficial if you do craft one because of the sense that if you do like a large amount of trying to dumping things in or crafting things that are pulling out that uses energy and having that buffer with that energy cell is definitely going to help. All right, so the last thing we need to do is we need to start stockpiling up some drives. This is where all of our items are going to be stored, mainly the items that are not going to be on this thing, but items kind of like in our chests that we want to store in the system. It's going to be a big old space saver and a lot of awesomeness, and it's going to allow us to pull from those drives and do crafting a lot faster. So we need, I think, let's go with the 4Ks. I'm always big about going on 4K storages because each one can only hold up to 63 types per drive. of different items, and then up to an amount of about like 4,000 of like, you know, everything. So something like that. Yeah, something like that. All right, so there we go. 15 of these should be sufficient. That's going to make us 5 of the 4Ks, as long as we have the sufficient amount of redstone. And there we go. Click on you and bam. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what I'm out of, and I'm not happy. Go. Don't even need to use time on a bottle on this because it's already fast enough. Love it. Love it. All right, so let's craft up a few pieces of that. We ran out of the quartz glass. And probably the calculation processors. Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay. All right, this dude, you need to come with me, buddy. Now, I would be using, like, acceleration upgrades for this. That would make these things work a lot faster. But we got time in a bottle, man. That stuff is so beneficial. It's just to the point it's not even funny. It's really great. So there's calculation. Okay. All right, speed me up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and craft up the last few pieces of this. Actually, you, and you. Yeah, that's all I needed. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're good. All right, back to the 4K. Bam, boozle. There we go. Now we need to turn these into the actual storage cells here. So that is going to require a little bit more of our quartz glass, and there we go. These do not stack, by the way, so just note they do not stack. And 5 of those, there we go. Now we can go and start placing our items inside of our system. Be sure to be careful what you want to put in there, because you might end up putting something in there you don't want to put in there that you want in your inventory, like that. So there we go. And then we can actually sort this by number of items, which is what I like to do, personally. And I'm not going to be putting the ingots in there. Now, what I'm going to be doing between episodes is removing and kind of setting this up to where I want it to be for our system. But this is basically us setting this up today, and we got it. Now, wait a minute. What is this? Oh, the thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, anyways, a stack of 64 items takes up 8 bytes. So contains 1,024 bytes with a maximum of 63 unique items. So you can have, 63 different types of items, and then each stack takes up about 8 bytes. So you can kind of see if you have a bunch of different types of items, that would be useful there. Just putting in what we put in, we have 22 of 63 types and about 759 of 4096 bytes used on just the first drive. Now, there's one last thing I really want to do for our system, and that is going to be making us let's come back over this way. We're going to utilize this. We're going to make us a storage bus, and we're going to be utilizing this guy. Now, I need an interface, so this is going to be using our last 2 formation cores here. And we're going to get our pistons. We're going to need 1 of each of these. Now, unfortunately, it looks like I am indeed maybe out of slime. I think I am out of slime. I know I used that rice ball. I don't know if I have another piece of slime just kind of sitting around or something similar to a piece of slime. All right, let me actually look. Slime. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Do I have any of these things? Loot crates, crucible, roosting chickens. No. I guess just maybe find a rice thing and just make some rice real quick. Give me that. Where's my seeds? Where's my seeds? There we go. And geez, I guess we're gonna have to fly up here to get the grass, because I'm not putting it down there. Oh yeah, this little guy has been doing a great job. Totally been sitting here just kind of, farming it. Not really. We don't really need any more of it at the moment, so I'm not really too worried about doing it. All right, so there we go. There's that rice. And then we just need to get our bucket, which I think I put in my system. Boop. my bucket. A little bit of water. Witcha. Just like so. A little bit of that. And there we go. Okay, cool. Alright, so here we go, guys. This is the awesomeness right here. We're going to make the storage bus. This guy is going to connect up to our drawer controller. Alright, and I'm just going to show you guys this because like I said, I'm going to be moving this between episodes and finding a nice place to call home for it. But for now, let's go ahead and do this. So holding, just kind of looking over this, you can also hold shift, but it doesn't really do anything unless you're on an actual drawer. It tells you the actual item if you hold shift at the top of the screen. But you can see it has an inventory of literally all of it. Let's place that down on top of this. So if you guys are new to this and you didn't know about this, this might be pretty dang awesome for you. And then once we connect that up together like so, the system kind of redoes its thing. And it notices, hey, there's a bunch of stuff. And it doesn't take up the storage inside of our storage cells. And the wonderful thing about it is, it will actually pull from the nuggets, ingots, or even blocks if needed for the crafting recipes. You can see it's showing all of them inside of here. So that's one of the reasons why I really, really wanted to put those and utilize that for our system. So pretty cool stuff. Storage setup. Up and running today. I like it. I love it. And I'm going to be moving this, like I said, and trying to set it up to make it look a little bit nicer, and maybe even some of the machines between next episode. So be sure to also let me know what you guys think about maybe something for the walls. Remember, I'm trying to go for some kind of like research lab. That's kind of the plan here. So if you guys can think of something for that, by all means, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you guys would hit that like button, it really helps me out. Lets me know you guys are still enjoying the series and all of that great stuff. Be sure to check the description for some awesome links to some other places like my Twitter and my Twitch where I live stream every night, except for the Sundays where I take my evenings off and spend my time with a beautiful lady. But anyways, thank you guys again for all of the wonderfulness, and if you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.